Hey, what's up guys? It's Abby. Welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to come on here and make a really quick video in case you guys didn't hear yet of some really exciting news that I've heard, is that in this cycle of America's Next Top Model, which is cycle number 24, so they have had a lot of seasons so far, but in this cycle there is a model with alopecia universalis. And for some reason, for a reason that I can't even really explain, like thinking about it makes me really emotional, but like in a good way. This cycle in general, it seems like they really tried to branch out and get a lot more diversity of like different racial backgrounds, different like ages, different body types. It really seems like they're making an effort to try to make these models more relatable, like more like real people and not just like this unachievable beauty standard. They're actually, like, they're still all beautiful and elegant and high fashion models, but at the same time they're like real human beings and they all have different, completely unique traits about them. And that's what's so cool about this, is that they're competing, but they're not like all exactly the same cookie cutter thing, which like I have never really followed America's Next Top Model like religiously. Like I really have always loved the show and I would never like follow it live, but I would often like find marathons of it on like cable TV every once in a while and like binge watch pretty much a whole season in one sitting, because like sometimes they play the whole season at once on a channel. So I've definitely watched a lot of it and I do really like watching the show. Like I'm not a huge reality TV person, but like I've always wanted to be a model since I was a young girl, and I do a little tiny bit of modeling now and not much at all, only really for the wig company I work for, which is awesome, and that's like content for a whole different video because I actually just got back from a photo shoot with them, which is really cool, but completely for a different video. So I've always loved America's Next Top Model for those reasons, but like I never really followed it consistently, and I've never really had a reason to like go on and watch a season as it was like live week by week. But as soon as I found out there was a girl with alopecia on this cycle, I had to watch the whole thing. Like so far only one episode has aired. It premiered last Tuesday and I just watched it just now. It's actually the Monday after that, so it's almost a week later, and the second episode is coming out tomorrow, so I wanted to make sure I recorded this video and posted this video before that airs so you guys can get a chance to tune in and see it yourself. It's on VH1, I think, and I don't know, it's really exciting to me. Just the fact that she has alopecia makes me so excited to just watch just for her. And I did just watch the first episode, so like very minor spoilers ahead, not a big deal. But first of all, for some reason, every time she came on screen, I would get like a little bit emotional. Like I think I cried a little when she had her initial introduction. I just got like a little emotional about that. And then every time she was on the screen, I just got so excited. And I was a little tiny bit disappointed that in the first episode, she wasn't like super featured a lot, because there's 14 or 15 or something girls in total. Or I think there's 20 girls in the beginning and they cut it down to 14 or 15 at the end. So obviously there's a lot of like competition for screen time, so she wasn't featured like that much. But every time she was on screen I would get so excited and I was like, oh my god, that's my girl. Her name, by the way, is Jeana Turner, I believe, and she's just so inspirational to me. And something else that really is cool about her, to me at least, this is like just a personal thing I noticed, is that if you Google her name, you will quickly find a lot of like photos online of like risque photos. Like she does a lot of nude modeling and like lingerie modeling, and honestly I feel like that makes her even cooler to me in my mind, because like this is gonna be hard to explain, because I feel like it's hard for a woman with alopecia to feel hot or sexy or anything like that. Like I know for me personally, I always have this idea in the back of my head that I try to tell myself that this isn't the case, but I still end up feeling it sometimes, that if someone is interested in me or attracted to me, it will either be in spite of the fact I have alopecia or because of the fact I have alopecia. And what I mean by that is like there are people with like wig fetishes and bald fetishes out there, so like to me it'll always be a factor. Whether it's because of or in spite of the fact I have alopecia and wear wigs, it'll still be like something that must have crossed their mind at some point. Like if someone starts dating me and they find out this detail, they're probably going to think about that for a minute, like, am I okay with this? Because in my mind, there's no way it's not going to cross their mind one way or another. But in these pictures of her where she's like modeling in these like really sexy photos, she looks amazing, and it's not about the fact that she has alopecia or is wearing wigs. She just like is modeling. She's just a attractive, high fashion model. And that's what's so cool about it. Like it's not like, I feel like if I ever see photos of models who are wearing wigs, it's like weird, creepy fetish photography for like wig fetish blogs. because unfortunately, like, I post a lot of pictures of myself obviously wearing wigs on Tumblr and stuff, and a lot of these creepy profiles like find me on there and reblog my pictures to like these creepy wig fetish sites that I have to go and then like block these blogs so they can't find me anymore, and that sucks. And on these blogs I always see my picture alongside like wig fetish model pictures, and it pisses me off because it's like I'm posting these pictures to spread like positivity and confidence, and then I'm just put onto like a wig fetish blog and I'm just like, okay, great. And that's just like really frustrating. But here are these pictures of her, like, she is wearing a wig, she has alopecia, so any picture you see with her with hair, it must be a wig, but it's not like about the fact that she's wearing a wig. She just is a high fashion model, and she's really freaking good at it too. Like, she looks awesome in every shot that I've seen. And something else that really is exciting to me about this cycle of America's Next Top Model is, like, I know that I get really excited and really kind of a little bit emotional whenever I see Jeana, this model with alopecia, on screen, because I can relate to her. Like, I look at these girls and I'm like I said, I've always dreamed of being a model, but in a way it kind of seemed like out of reach for me considering that I have alopecia. See, I'm getting like a tiny bit emotional about it right now, even as I'm talking about it. But the fact that it's always seemed so out of reach for me because I have alopecia, and now in this cycle of America's Next Top Model, there is a model with alopecia who isn't like, she's not just there because she has alopecia, because at the same time she is incredible at what she's doing, and it's just so cool. So if I feel that way about seeing a girl with alopecia, I think it's also cool that they have women with larger body types represented, women who are older represented, and I can't imagine how those women are also like kind of in a way speaking to other women who can relate to them. So I just think it's so awesome that, like, if I feel this way about the alopecia model, I can't imagine like there are other girls and women out there watching this cycle and seeing other women up there that they can relate to personally, and they feel the same way that I do about seeing Jeana up there. And that's just really, really cool to me. And I think it's an awesome choice by the producer. Like, whoever's idea this was it Tyra's idea? Was it some other big producer's idea? I don't care. I don't know. All I know is that the fact that Jeana is on there, this girl with alopecia, is the only reason that I'm going to be watching this cycle. And I'm probably going to watch it up until she gets cut. Like, unless for some reason I get really into one of the other models too. Like, I'm watching this for Jeana. And again, like, in the only episode that's aired so far, you don't really learn all that much about her, but she seems really cool. She just seems awesome, and I'm just so excited to see more. Sorry for the sirens, I'm in the middle of a thought here. So comment below if you're also going to watch this season because of Jeana, and also tune in tomorrow if you are interested in seeing more. Let me know your thoughts, but no spoilers for people who haven't seen it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really, really excited about this, and like, I'm also probably going to be posting a lot about it on my Twitter account, so definitely go follow my Twitter account linked in the description below about this. Like, I don't really use it that often, but I feel like I'm going to be live tweeting the show when it airs every week, and I can't wait to see more from Jeana, because like, I think this is just the beginning, and I'm gonna be so sad. Like, I hope she makes it far into the competition, because I'm gonna get so sad if she gets cut. But yeah, here's to hoping she wins. How amazing would that be? I don't know. I feel like I could make a lot of other videos on things this has made me think about, because even just seeing her pictures like in passing on her Instagram and stuff, which I will link below if you want to see her Instagram, even just seeing the pictures on her Instagram, high fashion modeling without a wig, inspires me to want to do projects like that, and that's just so cool. Like, I have done 2 photo shoots before where I have modeled without a wig, and that's for the wig company I work for, Attribution, for their Amore catalog shoots. I've done a little bit of modeling without my wig. And again, I can make a whole other video about that experience, because that was definitely something to talk about, but seeing Jeana do that too really just makes me want to step out of my comfort zone and do more of that myself, because I think that would really be powerful for me to conquer that fear and almost make it like a strength in a way, something that stands out about me rather than deters me from being able to be a model. And I want like other people to feel that way as well, and I think seeing Jeana up there definitely made me feel that way. Just so exciting. Okay, so yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely check out the rest of this season if you are curious in seeing Jeana up there. I'm considering also making like weekly reaction videos to the episodes as they progress, so stay tuned. Yeah, subscribe if you want to see those, and thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Almost forgot to mention, if you do want to tune in and watch the show for yourself, it is playing every Tuesday at 8 p.m. on VH1, whatever the channel that is for you guys.